Hi, I'm Jill Nabina and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the main differences and when I like to use Canva versus Genially. So let's get started. So in today's video, it'll look a little bit differently. I might um, highlight a few things on both websites, but for the most part, it's going to be a lot of me talking. So prepare to see all of this. Okay, so they're both really great platforms. I use them both regularly, probably almost daily in my day-to-day job. They have lots of templates. Both have tons of templates available. They both have very user-friendly platforms where you can just kind of drag and drop, copy, paste. It's easy to edit images. It's easy to import things. So both of them are very user-friendly. They both save to the cloud, which is really nice, and you can add like coworkers or it has cloud collaboration, so that's really helpful that they both have all of those things. They're both great for sharing content online, for sharing links, embedding links. Both of them have all of these amazing features that are very helpful. You can publish stuff online where it like creates its own URL as well. Those are all really great features. For that, I would say pick whatever one you want, and maybe as we go through this list, I'll kind of highlight some different strength areas that I see in both of the platforms or how I decide when I'm going to use which. Let's talk about like I guess the purpose. If I am like waking up today and I'm like what am I going to do? What's my purpose? If my purpose is to make some sort of epic graphic, a nice flyer, a nice poster, Canva all the way. I'm always going to go to Canva for this because it has more marketing materials. It's more of a graphic design tool. So printables, worksheets, anything like that. Canva is my go-to. Now, when I want interactive content creation, so escape rooms, gamified learning, interactive images where you click the plus and then a little video populates. So more digital-based interactive type of content, I'm definitely going to Genially. So if I'm presenting to a class or presenting to peers, presenting at a business meeting, generally speaking, if I want it to be more interactive, I'm picking Genially. If I want more of a graphic design, like here's a flyer, read it. Here I need to print this piece of paper out. Canva all the way, baby. So kind of like a highlight in there, I guess, would be that Canva is more graphic design based. They have a lot more options in terms of like elements that you can add, like more preloaded content in terms of like, oh, I want to add an image of this. If I search that, Canva's going to have it. Whereas Genially might not have as many of that. However, it has a lot less, it's a lot more limited in its interactivity. So if I want people to be engaged, there's going to be basic animations, basic transitions, pretty static across the board. Now, when I say basic, please, Canva has some remarkable things, and I still use it all the time. I'm just saying if I want to make something more interactive, more clickable, more engaging, then Genially will be what I use. So it takes a little more time to create a Genially because of these things, but they have so many templates that I pretty much never create something from just a blank starting from scratch. So interactivity, ding, ding, ding. Oh, I need to put in a little bell there. Ding. Genially wins. Okay, as far as educational use, I would say that Canva is wonderful for worksheets, posters, sending out like weekly class newsletters or content newsletters. This is also a platform that students can really excel on for student design projects. I do feel like Canva is more likely to be purchased by a district than Genially. So I think that for those purposes, when they're creating things for social media, this is probably a better platform for all of those things. A little now on the same education side of the coin, Genially, like I said, is going to have the leg up in instructional content. So asynchronous work or yeah, I say asynchronous because I work for an online school. But if I was teaching in person, like not in non-instructional time, homework, worksheets, tests, quizzes, anything where we're doing a worksheet or a poster, that's going to be superior on Canva, whereas interactive instructional time, Genially all the way. Okay, now let's talk. So I guess I didn't really pick a winner in that round. 1 point each. Okay, so let's talk about exporting and sharing. Exporting, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Exporting, whatever. Okay. Exporting and sharing. Canva is far superior. It has so many options when you're trying to export, like literally everything under the sun. Some of the things I've never even heard of, like you can convert their slideshows into PowerPoints. You can upload a PowerPoint to convert to one of their PowerPoints. You can download things as PNGs, PDFs, JPEGs, whatever you need. Canva has it. You can even make things into little GIFs, into movies. You can download pretty much however you want. It's great for printing materials and sharing materials with people via the internet or giving them a physical handout. Really great. Genially is good for online links. In fact, it embeds beautifully. All the interactions work well. Now, downloading as PDFs and stuff, it's really not meant for that because I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure everything on Genially is meant to be interactive. It's meant to be used online. So it makes sense that their downloadability, their exportations, yeah, I guess exportations, their sharing capacity is not the same because it was never built for the same thing. But so if you want to export and share something, most likely you're going to want to use Canva. If you are looking for a URL link to share or embed, then Genially might be a good option too. So bing, 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 1 point for Canva. Okay, let's talk about the cost. This is actually one of my favorite things about both of the platforms. Both of them, their free version is fantastic. Their free version has tons of great templates, tons of great interactivities, tons of great elements, so many awesome things on the free version. I love that about both of these. In fact, if I have the paid version of both. I do have the paid version of both. However, I also have a personal account that is the free version of both, and they're really great. Canva does offer a few things, like there's some premium media that you can access with the paid version. The thing I probably use most on the paid version of Canva is the Epic background remover. That's fantastic. In fact, usually when I'm working in Genially, I'll have to go to Canva to remove backgrounds and then bring it into the Genially. So Genially, if you're watching, I would love if you could add a background remover to your paid version. So Genially's paid version Genially's paid version gives you access to more templates for sure, that are pretty awesome. But like I said, they also have really great ones that are free. But their offline is really nice. So you can still access all the interactive things when you are not on the internet, which is pretty clutch for students who might be working in different scenarios. Like if they're on a road trip. I don't know why they're on a road trip doing math, but maybe they are. And now they can access that. So it's probably the better value for educators. I feel like Canva's pricing generally is towards a bulk purchase, but maybe I'm wrong. But Genially and Canva both get a point for cost because they're affordable. They also offer phenomenal product for free. Shout out to both of y'all. Okay, so which one should you use? Use them both. They both rock. Use them both. Canva, beautiful graphics, beautiful worksheets, beautiful flyers, beautiful posters, beautiful easy printables, things like that. Simple classroom visuals, social media content. That's when I'm going to use Canva. When I'm looking for interactive lessons, great activities. Now, please go see my video on escape rooms within Genially because they are epic. If I'm doing anything along those lines, then Genially is the way. So I hope this video helps you to determine when to use Canva versus Genially. Okay, bye. So thank you for watching Miss Nabina's channel. Please like and subscribe and do come back now, you hear?